There I am, everyone. Sorry about the little difficulties there. It's your boy Pat from Ambler with you guys on this Clear the Ice show, and yet the Flyers continue the roll, winning four straight at home, winning 4 out of 5 now. Yes, winning 4 out of 5 games. I'm sorry, winning 5 out of 6 games is your Philadelphia Flyers. Four straight though. Um, and let's dive right into this. Let's talk about what happened tonight. What did you guys see? Because I can tell you a whole lot. I'll tell you right now that your Philadelphia Flyers, again, very light-handed without one Tyson Foster as heads down to the Phantoms to go play to get some playoff experience. That's what John Tortorella last mentioned in his last post-game interview. However, this is a still got a lot of fresh legs out there. Guys like Noah Cates, Morgan Frost, who we are going to talk about a little later. You got guys who are really being playmakers for their future spots for that 23-24 year. And what we see here is what we get. And of course, let's get right into the action. Of course, not much action in the first period. Teams were taking their shots. Of course, Montreal was out shooting them. Then you had your Philadelphia Flyers just being battle tested, and they were making mistakes across the neutral zone as the one play that happened to break out where Provy made the bad turnover in the neutral zone, and Montreal came skating down. But I gotta give credit where credit is due tonight, and I gotta start with one Felix Sandstrom. And Family Sandstrom stopped 27 out of 29 goals. Big night for him. It's one of those guys for a backup goaltender. Again, a guy who's playing for a job, a guy who needs to feed his family, and he played very well in doing so. So Felix Armstrong really looked good tonight. Like I said, stopping 27 and 29 goals. Um, really sharp between the pipe for the Philadelphia Flyers as he was getting battle tested. You had a guy he was facing guys like Nick Suzuki, uh, uh, Brown and Gallagher, guys like that. But like I said, before I go any further ado, let me tell you something about this. You know what I love about being part of Edge of Philly Sports? We got great sponsors, and here goes one of our great sponsors right here. Our man David R. Cherry Esquire. Give him a shout out today, 610-565-0300. Worker compensation. He's got medical vehicle accidents. He's got a personal injury, criminal law. He'll help you with all those situations. Give him a call today. David R. Cherry Esquire. Give him a call tomorrow when you wake up if you are dealing with any of those situations. And guys, of course, here goes Sherry Ticket Town. Go hit them up. Go on, sharetickets.com. Save yourself 10% off by using the promo code 10% off. Look, you guys want to go to sporting events? You guys think about going to see another Flyers game because they've been playing red hot? You guys want to go to a concert, some theaters? Um, get David. You go to shareticketstown.com and tell them EOP sent you. You'll get 10% off. You can't beat that deal. And then, of course, here you go, right here, Dolan's Bar, 20 East Sellers Avenue, Ridley Park. A lot going on. I'm hearing none but great, former legends of Philadelphia sports come walking through there. You never know who you'll catch, but one thing you do know for guarantee, you're going to have a good time. Quizzes, music, some stuff to give away. Good times, man. Come check them out. Um, a really solid bar. I highly recommend it. And of course, you guys, listen. There's a lot going on here with EUP, and one of them is with the great sponsors of Philly Sports Trips. Philly Sports Trips have a lot going on. You guys want to go kick off your baseball season and going up to the Bronx to see the Phils take on the Yanks? Classic rivalry. Go ahead, hit them up. Here you go, April 3rd. You can't beat that deal. You guys want to go down to the draft? Sure, they got that covered too. You guys want to, cheer on the birds, see who they get and all that fun stuff? Go ahead, head out there. And look at this total package. This is a total package of a lifetime. You go to Philly Union, you go May 13th through 16th, you get yourself a Union game, and you get yourself, you can see the Phillies take on the Rockies. Look, again, a weekend in Colorado. You can't beat it. I would definitely highly recommend going out there. And again, here goes another one. If you're a diehard, Union fan, you want to go across the pond, you want to go hang with a bunch of other Union heads. This is the trip for you, man. Go hit them up today. Um, again, let's talk about what happened tonight. And also, before I roll out here too, I want to let everyone know I got some bad news for you, and I am honored that the Edge of Philly Sports Network front office has recommended me to do this. Tonight will be the last night of the season of us doing the post game. We're still gonna pump you out articles. We're gonna still get out articles to you, but this will be the last post game Flyers game that we're gonna have here because we're gonna translate into baseball season. But like I said, um, this has been an honor doing this. I can speak up for guys like my man Matty B, my man Al Safiri, and my man Mike. Of course, my right hand Mike Laro, my co-partner. We're always doing a great job. Guys are really, we've been doing this all year, so I want to have it any other way. Speaking of any other way, we got our man. Here goes my man Dave Yarno. The Flyers. This Flyers team is hot. This is what Dave Yarno is saying. This Flyers team is hot, and the wrong again. Right, it's getting hot at the wrong time. We could build this team and start next season. I totally agree, Dave. Listen, exactly not what you look. They are playing hot again. A lot of these vet players are out by injury, and with that being said, these young guns are going off. Again, Morgan Frost tonight, the player of the game, especially in that second period, with two goals, with them. Really just being an impact player. Um, he had one goal. He gets that set up by Kevin Hayes. He shoots in the puck. He makes a nice, credible pass. Finds him wide open, and finds the back of the net and makes that goal, putting the Flyers up 1-0. Brendan Gallagher answers back by, um, it wasn't one of the brighter moves of Scott Lofton's. When you're sitting there, you're both your team members are fumbling over a puck, having puck battles with themselves and fumbling over it, not checking who that you're on the same team. Leaves wide open for Brandon Kelly to say, you know what, Brandon Gallagher, and say, you know what, I'll take this win and I'll take this goal. So they won't go 1-1. They go into the third. Um, and it becomes a 2-2 game. Again, Morgan Frost, doing he's done his best, just delivering the frostbite. I would say delivering the frostbite to this Montreal Canadian team, and definitely did just that. He came up big. He came up with a nice dub. Again, it was getting two goals. Then he obviously comes in the empty netter. And but this was all late though. I'm sorry. Let me rewind a little bit. Like I said, Morgan Frost gets that second goal. He's about six. I want to say six by 6:29 left on the clock. I would say. And then like I said, they actually Montreal comes back, brings some offensive pressure, and then they want up making the goal, and that takes Montreal right on up. So you get goals from him, and you get goals from the kid who got hit earlier. He was trying to stop a shot from Russitonin, and he wound up getting popped for it, but he winds up turning around. Um, and making the goal. Like I said, bring the offensive pressure. You gotta give the Montreal Canadiens, some credit there. Bringing some, Raffle, Harvey, Pin. At least I butcher all these hockey names. I'm terrible at it. And I love hockey. Don't get me wrong. Uh, Pinard. So like I said, he comes and makes the offensive pressure. Like I said, he got popped with the Russellinen goal. He got Russellinen was going for a goal. He winds up getting popped in the chest. He goes down. Uh, then Kevin Hayes goes around the net, passes it to Morgan Frost. This is all in a power play, and he winds up finding the back of the net. And then, like I said, this is where Raphael Harvey Pinard comes down, makes the offensive pressure, gets himself the goal. So then it's 2-2, and then you go into And then Owen Tippett finds the back of the net, actually gets the open netter, and then puts up your Philadelphia Flyers 3-2. So there you have it. Flyers win. They take it in overtime. I mean, they won in regular time. So there you go. Flyers win. I'm very excited. So what does this tell you? Well, this tells you two things. This tells you if the Flyers have a bright future with these kids. I get it. If this tells you anything, that the Flyers should not go back to these veteran guys. And if, to be honest, let me ask you guys this question. You're seeing the success with this team, right now. I know it's a small sample size, winning 4 out of 5 games, but do you trade Travis Konecny at some point and move forward with someone and get the bang for your buck from him? You get your bang for your buck from him, for him, and you wind up looking for somewhere else. That could be puzzling. That could be something to think about going into tonight. But let's look around the league tonight. Let's see with some other action. And here goes some other action that went around. And oh boy, how about this Montreal Canadiens? I mean, not Montreal Canadiens. I'm sorry. How about those Red Wings? Red Wings slap around the Pittsburgh Penguins 7-4. Wow, the Detroit Red Wings going off tonight. That doesn't happen often from your Detroit Red Wings. Um, you have Nashville actually up 1-0, 1-0 over on Boston right now. So that's something to look out for. St. Louis, the battle of the basement right here. Teams that really don't matter, but I'll give it to you guys anyway. St. Louis over is in the third. Um, 5-2, 5-3 over right as of right now over Vancouver. You look at Dallas right now. That out the second in the second period, Dallas is over Chicago 3-0. Dallas, I mean Chicago's obviously looking to tank, and then you actually have a team in play in their playoff hunt, and they're actually up right now. Calgary up on the LA Kings 2-1, and the Calgary Flames need to get this W tonight. They need to get a W. They're sitting 4 points out of this, so they need to get 2 wins here and get themselves tied up with the that last wild card spot with Winnipeg. So you look further down the road. Right now, like I said, as I normally do, take a look at the scoreboard. You get teams like Florida. Florida is still in the hunt for a playoff spot. They need to do what they got to do to try and catch up with Pittsburgh. And with Pittsburgh falling short tonight, that can help them out. You look at what's called tonight, actually increasing their chances. Um, like I said, you got teams like the New York Islanders, who are trying to make a statement themselves. Um, you got right now Edmonton and Vegas tied 1-1. And at the first, you got Winnipeg and San Jose. San Jose is probably looking to lose, looking to try to get that bottom seed so they can tank as well. Like I said, this is some of the scoreboard going around the league, if you will. So again, but like I said, let's get it back though. Ooh, how about this one? Uh, that was yesterday. I'm sorry. So anyway, guys, let's go around the league right now. The Flyers though, looking impressive, winning 4 out of the last 5 games. Um, guys, you tell me. Are you satisfied? Honestly, we're all satisfied with what we're seeing from this young core. Noah Cates, Brandon Lemieux. You're getting a lot of contributions from Morgan Frost. You saw 2 goals from Morgan Frost tonight. You guys tell me. I mean, I'm really excited what I saw from Morgan Frost tonight. 2 goals, Pickborn, just being quick, accuracy. Owen Tippett really trying to fight for a position on this team for next year. And that's what it's all about. This is an evaluation year. It's been an evaluation all year round. Uh, You've heard John Tortorella. He wants the same success. He wants to hear the atmosphere of a playoff team, and he knows what he has to do to get there. He's going to have to go through the rough times. He's going to have to go through the rough patches, the bumpy roads, all that stuff. You're going to have to do that. So, but like I said, you look at tonight's game and you saw the great success that this Flyers team has. They are bringing it on all cylinders, especially with this young core in and the all core that's kind of banged out. You got guys like Coots on the bench right now. You got all those kind of guys. Um, and they're playing better with Travis Konechny. They're playing better without Travis Konechny. So let that be a sleeper to you fans out there. Um, what does that say? What does that say about Konechny? Now, don't get me wrong. Konechny's got NHL talent. Don't sleep on that. Not for one iota. But listen, there might be some business in the offseason that you could possibly get. So, um, it's curious to see what this team does in the offseason. But like I said, I'm not too worried about what this team is. I know. Listen, everybody wants that kind of Bernard sweepstakes. I get it. Look, the Flyers ain't the only team that's lined up to go try and grab, Connor Bernard. Okay, I'm pretty sure Chicago Blackhawks made the perfect example of that by getting rid of number 88, Patrick Kane. So there's going to be a lot of teams out in the market going for Connor Bernard this year, a generational talent. We all know it. He's that guy. He's the dude. But you can't be disappointed what you've seen from this Flyers core as of right now. Like Dave said here earlier, Dave said it best here. This Flyers team is getting hot getting hot at the wrong time, and that's exactly what they are. So here goes Dave with another. Here goes Dave with another comment. Flyers are playing spoilers, being those playoff teams. It's pretty to think about. Yeah, know what, Dave? You bring a good point. You bring an excellent point. The Flyers are not just being the bottom feeders. They're being contenders. They're beating teams, wild card teams, teams who are looking. They probably thought, you know what, I want to come get my cheesesteak, beat the Flyers up, and then roll out there. And it's the Flyers are playing spoilers, and then you find yourself, outside looking in for some of these teams. And like I said, Florida Panthers came in here not too long ago, got shellacked by the Flyers. And the Flyers are putting up just, averaging 5 to 6 goals a game. Now, these past couple games, averaging three. It didn't look like they had much energy starting this game tonight. I didn't know because of the young buck, Tyson Foster being in the lineup. I thought, maybe they missed him because they didn't look like they had the same kind of energy, same swag. But they actually came out, like I said, firing, just firing. The Flyers did, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Um, the Flyers played very, very well tonight. Again, there's nothing you can say wrong about them, and you got to be pleased with what you've seen with the young core. Now, like I said, can they keep this young core and go into the next year? I don't know. See, um, and here goes one more before I let you guys get out of here. See, when I originally looked at this, when John Tortorella made the announcement in his last post game interview, he said that we're going to let Tyson Foster to get some playoff experience with the Phantoms. I said, well, that's dumb because, and I get it, I understand that, but he needs to get NHL experience. That's exactly what he needs. You're not going to get you get the best of the best in the NHL. You don't get that in the AHL. I get it. He's going to get some premier playing time. Like I said, playoff experience. But again, this is where the best of the best is. No matter how low the teams are here or what your chances are of making the playoffs, you still need to play consistent NHL time. Um, but then, like I said, well, if they start losing, that uppers their chances of getting a decent player in the draft. So, um, but like I said, we'll see what the Flyers do here and now. Like I said, win 4 out of 5. They got B Town coming in tonight, and B Town down to Nashville right now, down 1-0. So I don't know if that's going to be making B Town coming in South Philly on Saturday angry, but we'll see what happens. But and then we got the cross state battle coming up. Flyers, Penguins, Sunday night. Sunday night it's going to be busy here in Philadelphia sports. I can't wait. Flyers, Penguins would end it. But look, guys, as you can hear, that's probably my little guy. He's screaming for whatever reason. But anyway, listen, me, Pat Bernard, I want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to all the fans out there well, me, my man Mike Lauro, Matty B, Al, we've dedicated our time to do this show for you guys. Every Flyers post game show, we were here for you guys. So I want to say this, and like I said, I am honored by the Flyers, by the Edge of Philly Sports front office to let me do the last show of the year. Like I said, we're still gonna be writing articles. We're all gonna be pumping articles, the four of us, on the Edge of Philly. So guys, if you haven't yet gone on Edge Affiliate Sports and subscribed and get your articles, do that today, and you'll get all the latest Flyers articles, whether it's from me, whether it's from Al, whether it's from Matty B or my man Mike, you'll get somebody's article in your email. So, guys, go sign up today. Do that for yourselves. Like I said, for me, this has been an honor. It's been a privilege. Everyone knows when it comes to all six of the teams in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Flyers are my number uno. So, with that being said, guys, um, enjoy the rest of your night. Good night, everyone.